My dreams are like seeds. When I believe in my dreams, it's like planting my seeds. They grow into reality. Hello again, and thanks for joining me today. Today I want to talk to you about something maybe a little bit more personal. I mean, everything I'm talking to you about is personal, but attracting a mate. I chuckle a lot when I'm talking, so I hope you're okay with that. Um, Attracting a mate is, I don't want to say it's a skill, but it's also a dream and a goal. And you must know what you want. It doesn't just happen. If you are looking for a mate and anything will do, then anything will show up. And then, of course, you're not going to be happy with it in the long run because it's not what you want. But then again, what do you want? You know, life gives you what you want. And if you're not specific, then it just drops something into your lap. It just attracts something. I'm going to tell you a story, and I believe this story because it was told by a very reputable preacher. This happened in South Korea. One of the largest churches in the world actually is in South Korea. So this is a religious story. For those of you who are not religious, it's still a very valuable story to listen to because it applies to life. It just so happens that it happened in this setting. But I've known of other situations that I personally that I can tell you about, but I like this one the best. So this preacher was visiting this church, and so after his message, he preached. He asked people to come and get their needs prayed for. So this woman went up to the front and she said to the preacher, "I would like a husband." And the preacher looked at her and goes, "You haven't told me anything. What do you mean you want a husband?" He said, "Tell you what, why don't you go home, get a piece of paper out, and write down and describe this husband. Write down everything about this man that you want, or everything that you want in a man." And so she did that. She took him seriously. It was very good advice. And so she went and she wrote down the information: how tall, his talents and abilities, sense of humor, all the attributes and all the things that she liked about a man, which she did. So she went back after this and she gave it to the preacher, and he took a look at the list and he goes, "Now we can pray for something." You now know what you want. Let's go for it. And he prayed for that woman to have a husband, that particular husband. In 4 months, this gentleman was visiting their church, and their eyes met, and they fell in love. But would you believe? When she compared her notes and she compared the man to the notes, it was the same person. She got exactly what she wanted, exactly what she prayed for. And a lot of times in life, we are afraid, we are literally afraid to do that because we have all these thoughts about lives. Now, do understand that there is no perfect person out there. There never was, and there never will be. But the point is, you could get an imperfect person that matches what you want. And I like to qualify that by saying an imperfect person because none of us are perfect. And no matter how compatible we are and how much things we like about each other, there are going to be problems, there are going to be situations and things that are going to happen that we have to deal with. And it has nothing to do with anything other than this is what it means to be human, this is what it means to be on this planet, this is what it means to be in a relationship. But having said that, you can still attract the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And that is something that you should be focused on when you are looking for a mate. I remember when my son, as a teenager, started talking to me about girlfriends. And I said to him, I said, listen, a girlfriend is not a cell phone, okay? You know, Dad, I want a cell phone. Yeah, I want a no. He said, you're dealing with somebody's daughter, and I'd like you to treat that person with respect, treat her family with respect, and I'd like you to have that going into a relationship. This is not some kind of trophy or something to hold by. I know some, what do you call them, arm candies. This is not arm candy, okay? This is serious. And he did take me seriously. And then I didn't realize that he had actually followed through on what I'm telling you right now, because I have children, and I did talk to my children about these things when they were growing up. And I was surprised later on in life to find out that none of my words actually fell to the ground. But anyway, so he did what I suggested, or I'm suggesting to you. And then he came one night. I was sitting in the same office. This is a fairly large house. I have a small office down here. We have a number of offices in this house. This is just one of them. This is my place where I get away, and I do my music here and all that kind of stuff. So he came and he sat right there, and he said, Dad, I have something to tell you. I said, what? He said, I have met the woman or the girl of my dreams. I said, really? I said, have you spoken to her yet? He said, no. So obviously she doesn't know this, right? Anyways, long story short, they ended up marrying. I have, probably don't look like a grandfather to you, but I have 2 grandkids with him. My daughter has another 2, so I'm a grandfather 4 times. I'm not going to tell you my age. Anyways, I remember on his wedding day, that was part of my speech. I said, when you know what you want, you will know when you have found it. And that's important. If you don't know what you want, you wouldn't know when you find it, because you have nothing in mind, right? So that was part of my speech on his wedding day. I admired him for that he knew what he wanted and he knew what he found it. And this is how life goes. You know, don't settle for just anything that comes along. Tall, handsome, whatever. Don't just settle for it. You are looking for a specific kind of person that matches somebody that you want. And it might not be easy to find them right away, but they are there, and the universe will bring them to you. That is part of the law of attraction, something that we will talk more about in other videos. But I thought I should talk about that now, because as women, this site is about women, helping women to be powerful and also to make the right choices and to grow and develop. Don't settle for less than the best. And if you don't get the best or what you're looking for, don't settle, because your life is too important and too valuable to just throw to the wind and hope that something good come out of it. Don't do that. It's better you stay and enjoy your life as a single person than you have the wrong person in your life. I know what they said, it's better to love and lose rather than to not love at all. But in some cases, it's better not to love at all than to love the wrong person, because you would have wasted your time, you would have wasted a good part of your life. And what happens is sometimes you can get trapped in relationships because of certain situations, and you can't get out no matter how you're trying to break free. So rather than going down that road, know what you want first and be sure that you're getting into the right situations. That is important. Okay? So, know what you want in a mate. Write it down on paper, every single detail. And then give it to the universe. Pray about it for those who pray. But inside, believe that you have it. Believe that that person is there. See yourself talking to that person. Dream about that person. And one day, that person will appear in your reality, guaranteed. I'm not just saying that to encourage you. I'm saying that because I know it is a fact. And also because I'm old enough to say that, right? I have kids I have my children to back me up on that. Anyway, man, other friends too. But anyway, I'm just being silly here. But yes, know what you want and go after it. Sometimes you do have to go after some things. Don't cross certain lines, because free will is still free will. A person still have to choose. You have to choose them, and they have to choose you, right? Respect that. But in the meantime, what I find about life is you attract things to you, and when they come, it's yours. It's like a delivery from heaven. Enjoy. And remember, I have songs available at ewoman.com that helps you to develop your sense of confidence, right? Your sense of self-esteem, your sense of self-worth, and everything along those lines that will help you to be strong, help you to be powerful, and to really know and understand yourself, but more so to empower you to accomplish your goals in life. So go to the website after watching these videos and look at the songs. You might be able to sample some of them. I have given you a little bit of taste on the beginning of some of my videos, but they're there. Remember, music is one of the most powerful teaching tools in the world, and I have employed music to teach you the laws of success and the law of attraction, so that you will be a successful person in this life. So visit the site and watch more videos and see what you can get from them. Okay? Peace, be blessed. Have a good day.